Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a vrchat content creator? I've got m1lkiyo here to tell us about her vrchat experience.
And we saw this big foot. It looked like a foot. I don't know what it was. I don't want to know what it was. My first experience with VR was around 2021. I want to say later, and it was at Dave & Buster's. You know how some Dave & Buster's, they have like that virtual headset that they let you use with the Darth Vader game? That's my first attempt on VR, but I always like hopped on other creators, like old creators, like the Hey I'm B, Promia, Jacuba, like all the old creators, right? I've always wanted to try out VR, so I tried that, and then for like a good year or two, I always wanted a headset. And for Christmas, I got my Quest. Then on, I played Quest VR for a year until I got my PC. My first experience with vrchat was December. I got into VR with my sister, my older sister. I want to say changed me the most was obviously the community. And this one scenario was when I was first starting out in vrchat, I ran into a group of people and we hung out through the entirety, I want to say, of my 2022. Out of the blue, they just like started acting so off, my sister. They were pointing out like she was pointing out red flags about like the way they treated me, how they practically treated me like a dog. So she just told me, cut them off, it's not worth it. From then on, I don't think I've been the same since. I've had my good interactions with vrchat, and it hurts to like hear people talk about like how toxic the community is and how like they quit vrchat. I feel sorry for them because I've had more great experiences than terrible ones. I don't want to blame the game, I want to blame the people. Because some people, like, they decide to just trust people so easily instead of, like, looking at the bigger picture. And then I met him through my sister, right? So if it wasn't for my sister so conveniently running into him in that black cat, I would have never been in this relationship. And it was, I'm not gonna call names, but I'll call letters. It was me, this chick named A, there was D, C, I want to say H? I don't know. But whatever, all of us, plus my sister, and like a few others, like M and N or whatever, and we were all one friend group, we were super nice. That shit came crashing down so fucking fast, but the memories that I had with them, along with like when my old friend group met my new friend group, like, and we all just like got along for that short period of time, I want to say that was one of my nicer memories. So me and him, we decided to play called VR Debray. There was these black hands coming out of the walls, and there was like whispers, and I was like, I can't. And I'm like really bad with puzzles, which is like most of VR games ever. He had to do like most of the work, like most of the chill parts where you just had to like look for stuff. It was like a calm point, like we were just running through, and we saw this big foot. It looked like a foot. I don't know what it was. I don't want to know what it was. And me and my boyfriend were like, hey, so like crazy story. Like, you want to go? Like, we don't gotta be here. And he's like, absolutely, let's get the fuck out of here.
So if you want to shout anyone else out,
Follow me on TikTok, please. And then